It's showtime.
Welcome into the SEC Pub.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. It's the SEC Pub. Let's talk some college football. I am Dale. With me today, we got Coach Lee in the building and Chili Will. What's up, y'all?
What's the damn deal?
All right, man. Look, another
Happy
week
Halloween.
of college football has passed. I think we got a little murky kind of football, college football playoff situation, which is what I wanted, right? Like when you get more teams in there, like more teams got a a fight for that last spot, right? So that's what you want to see. So yeah, man. The matter of fact, the college football rankings actually come out next week, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So that'll be good to see. Because right now we're using all of the AP poll rankings and all that crap. And look, the college football playoff committee don't give a crap about the AP poll. So that's the real deal. So we'll see what they come up with on their first poll, see if it's different than what the AP poll looks like, or if they got a totally different take on the situation. So yeah, man, let's check out what we got here today for the SEC Pub. The Big Ten will not discipline Michigan or Michigan State for this brawl that they had after the game there. So did y'all see that brawl, and what do y'all think about them not suspending a player or anything like this?
I didn't see any brawl.
Okay, so yeah,
do tell.
It happened at the end of the game after like a knee and all that kind of crap, and then a couple players just started kind of going at it, and then benches cleared and you got everybody going at it.
Huh.
So
everybody was kung fu fighting.
I'm just amazed nobody threw a punch, especially being the end of the game. Somebody's actually lost the game, so somebody's feelings are hurt, and just surprised somebody didn't take a swing.
Yeah, probably best for them. But I'm sure some did, but
this happened a few years ago too between the same two teams. They had a brawl in the tunnel or something like that, man.
Well, Michigan State, they're rivals, like, consistently, always. So.
Absolutely. I mean, I know Michigan State's got the little brother syndrome, and going up against Michigan, so I get it. I get it, man. You got to show them who's the boss.
Who is LSU's arch rival?
For us, for LSU fans, is Alabama. We hate Alabama. That's why we take our bye week before we play them every year. That's like the most important game on the schedule for fans. So.
Gotcha.
But that really came about because Nick Saban left us for Alabama. In a roundabout way. He went to
I forgot about that.
Miami, and then he went to Alabama. But it's like not only that, but it's like we got stuck with Les Miles. Right?
He said he's stuck.
We got stuck with him because
he had y'all playing good.
See, I don't want to hear that crap. You weren't a fan, you don't understand.
I wasn't
right?
a fan, just not a diehard like you.
Look,
SEC fan, I watch all them.
Oh my God. See, I hate you, Will. It's you. It's always you. It's always you. You railing my damn show. Oh.
Les Miles did good work for y'all. Did he not?
See, I have to find this damn clip now. All right. To show you the complete madness we were dealing with. But not only the madness, but from an actual player that was on the team. Because if you hear the crap from him, you will freaking understand what I'm talking about. You will stop talking like this. You sound like the media. Crap.
We are the media. We're just the broke ass media.
We are the media.
Oh, I cannot find this damn clip. Nothing.
You got derailed. Yeah.
But
I mean, he was there from 16. What was his record? What was his record with y'all?
I don't remember his record. He did win one national championship.
Oh,
that's what I thought.
Poor guys.
Coach O won one national championship.
Miles.
Coach O won one national championship.
So they win one, y'all run them out of town, huh?
Apparently, if you only win one, you gotta go.
You should have hired him. Should have hired Billy Napier. How about that?
I'd rather have him than Billy Napier right now.
And no love for Napier.
I'm gonna have to look for this damn clip some other time, and I'm gonna show you. You gonna understand, all right? The Les Miles era was.
You know me a little bit. Will I understand?
114 and 34. That was his record at LSU.
Yeah, LSU don't lose a lot, bro. We may lose three games in a year, and that's a bad year for us. I'm telling you,
it's a bad year for a lot of teams. You're in the SEC.
We really don't have that many bad years like that.
Hey, stop setting the bar so low you can't limbo. We're not doing that.
Oh man, yeah, right. It was madness, bro. Like the offense was stuck in the Stone Ages. We could not complete the forward pass, bro. Did you watch the damn national championship game versus Alabama? Alabama's defense wasn't that damn great. We could not complete the forward pass. We didn't understand it. All right, it was foreign to us as a Les Miles team. Okay, I'm telling you. Only thing we do is that damn skinny pitch.
It sounds like you're
just
really
won.
Upset about one game.
It was the whole era. You don't understand. I watched it. I lived it. Bobby, help me. Please help me. He don't know what he's talking about, Bobby. It was mad.
I know y'all won a national championship and you had a winning record. That's what I know. Send a bunch of guys to the league. That's what I know.
Yeah, Louisiana gets talent. That Nick Saban built the bones of a juggernaut. And this is what we could have had if Nick Saban would have stayed his ass in LSU.
Why didn't he stay? Gumbo wasn't good enough. What happened?
Yeah. Miami came calling, and Nick Saban.
He left Louisiana to go to
for the Dolphins.
Yeah. Miami kept calling, and they had the money, and Nick Saban was young enough to think that he was good. He was going to take this crap to the NFL, and it was going to work, and it did not work.
And you weren't ready to take him back when he was.
No, because we already had a coach. You can't just move coaches like in and out like that. You can't do it.
Who was the coach when he was ready to come back? Who was the coach when he was ready to come back?
Les Miles.
Oh, fascinating.
Yes. You got contracts in place.
They break contracts all the time.
Listen, man, you can pay somebody to go away all you want, but in that situation, you wouldn't go pay him to go away.
How do you go 15-0?
Bama.
How do you go 15-0 and then follow that up with a 5-5 and 6-7 campaign?
Because Coach O, he started just tail, and that was it. That's what Coach O did, bro. Coach O chased tail. That's what he did.
And y'all ran less out of town than 15? He went 2-2 and y'all ran him out of town?
Yeah, but see, he was already on thin ice. He was already on thin ice.
Thin ice, all that winning.
9-3, 8-5, 10-3, 10-3, 13-1, 11-2. A lot of winning he was doing.
Yeah. And I know
12-2, 11-2, 11-2.
Y'all teams came calling for him. Y'all were going through coaching changes. Y'all ain't come calling for him either. There you go.
There's
His ass ended
contracts.
up in Kansas.
But Dale, there's contracts.
Around
His
about
ass
that time,
ended
we
up
still
in
had Mac
Kansas.
Brown there.
He ended up in Kansas. He was so good, he ended up in Kansas. There you go.
I forgot y'all had Jerry DiNardo.
Yeah, that was for him.
Them some bad years.
Very bad years. That's what I'm saying. Saban fixed it. Saban came through and he fixed it, bro.
See, Saban went 8-4, 10-3, 8-5, 13-1, and 9-3, and then he dipped.
Yeah.
Wasn't even better than less.
He won a national championship, the first one.
The
first
13-1
one of the
year?
modern era. Yeah. First one of the modern era, yes.
We only count the modern era championships.
So, yes.
We don't count the Jim Crow rings.
No Jim Crow.
Yes.
No Jim Crow.
Yes. So, all right. Now, back to some sanity here. Back to the show.
Still here, so probably not.
An interview with Deion Sanders. They asked him which states produce the best high school football players. So he says the best prep football is played
Florida.
in Texas.
Prep football? Yeah.
Yes, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Now he said, however, the best players come from some other states.
They do. Florida and
Like
Louisiana.
Florida, Louisiana, Georgia has the elite talents.
That's
He's
true.
saying those states produce the dog.
You right. You right.
So
Texas produces the best linemen and quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know if this is true. Pat McAfee was saying this, so he's a nut. So who knows if it's true? But he was saying the state most represented in the Hall of Fame is Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I think it was Ohio, I think.
Okay.
But I think Pennsylvania's a close second.
Maybe they got over. Maybe they sent some guys. Who knows? But yes, but all right, so what do we do?
Yeah, I know wide receivers and cornerbacks usually grow on trees. Louisiana, defensive linemen, but definitely wide receivers.
Florida's receivers and corners, some running backs.
Skill positions.
Texas is all running backs. I mean, they got linebackers too, but it's so many running backs. They just said
IMG Academy is in Florida. So they do get kids.
But they recruit them out. Yeah, they do. They do.
Right.
And they get to cherry pick who they want.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a school that just happened. I mean, it's a football factory that happen to have a school there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
But
other places have taken the same model, right, and tried to do the same thing. I know LSU's got a school on their campus, high school on their campus.
what could go wrong?
Maybe that's what they're trying to do there. They get some players from there, but yeah.
You're correct, Will, on Pat McAfee. It is Pennsylvania.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
They've got 40 Hall of Famers.
How? How did that
40
happen?
and the most notable ones: Joe Montana, Dan Marino, Fred Biletnikoff, Jim Kelly, and Mike Ditka.
Yeah, those are some pretty good players.
Guess who number 2 is?
Texas.
You are correct, sir. Got 37. Notable:
Ohio.
LaDainian, Strahan, Dickerson, Landry, and Campbell. Ohio is number 3 at 28.
Look at me.
But
no stuff.
mostly coaches and shit.
Yeah.
Don Shula, Paul Brown. Then you got Woodson, Zonka, and Starbuck.
That's nuts.
Louisiana, where y'all at? Let me see.
Fucking 12.
Louisiana. They are number 8 with 12.
Close. Where's Florida?
Okay.
Florida is
Low. Massachusetts probably 0.
Said Massachusetts. No, y'all don't have 0.
We got one. Who?
Y'all got 5. You ranked number 20.
Matt. What is some lineman? I'm guessing.
It don't have. It just got the number. It don't have the players.
Oh shit. Oh well.
In Louisiana, yeah, Louisiana's number 8 with 12. Yeah, not bad.
Okay. Let's see our next story here. This is should be good for you, Will. Georgia and Florida matchup. They're going to move in 2026 and 2027.
Bigger venue.
The game is going to be held in Atlanta, and the other game is going to be held in Tampa. So this is going to be due to some renovations for the Jaguar Stadium, and then it's going to return there. So that's 2 years, 2026 and 2027.
Okay. Good. Just gonna lose twice, whatever.
You never know. Y'all might get some stud head coach in there, Will.
How are you gonna predict 2 losses 2 years in a row?
Because
like
I know
ahead
all
of
the
time.
classes that are coming in, and I know their classes that are coming in. And it's not as good.
You could sign the papers.
They could. You're right. And also, just because they're starred 5-star, 4-star, whatever, doesn't mean they're gonna pan out. So we'll see what happens. The real telltale here is who's coaching these teams is the problem.
True that.
Huh? We'll talk more about that when we get to your matchup. So let's look at the Heisman favorites right now.
Now it's correct.
And
now it's what?
I think now they got it correct. I think in previous weeks it may have been a little weird. I think we're getting a better picture now.
Okay, so you believe Travis Hunter is definitely the favorite to win the Heisman here?
Easily. Shador's a little low.
Okay.
And Beck is too high.
Always.
Yeah. Beck, man, extremely overrated, bro. Like, I am 100% dead against drafting him. I am against that altogether, bro. Like,
Would you take Gabriel though?
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel's okay. I'm not
He's
a fan of. I'm not a fan of quarterbacks out of that system in Oregon.
I don't blame you.
He was at Oklahoma before that.
Yeah, but it was a different system. It wasn't what's his name system, the quarterback whisperer.
Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, Lincoln. Yes. So, yeah, I'm just real skeptical about that. I'm skeptical about quarterbacks coming out of Tennessee's system as well. Like, I
mean, it's not like a lot of them, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you got to think who the head coach is and what program he came from and the system he came from.
Who is their coach?
Yep.
Heupel. Oh.
And he came from that Oklahoma system that put out a bunch of overrated quarterbacks.
Right. Exactly. That system is known for putting out overrated quarterbacks.
I think they went and got a good one though.
Yeah. The youngin.
Okay.
Nico.
That's Will's guy. He's been talking about him for like 2 years.
I get it. But I'm just saying, like, I have buyer beware because of that system. Just like the kid that got drafted to Detroit, the previous quarterback, not Milton, but
Hooker.
guy that had before him.
Hooker.
Yeah. Hooker. Yes.
What's wrong with him?
There's nothing you can tell you. He hasn't played.
He's an unknown.
Right. Who's in front of him?
The best quarterback in the league right now in terms of stats.
Yeah. I'm just saying he's unknown. That's all. Yeah.
All right, man.
Is he even a backup though? Like,
yeah.
He
got in the Cowboy game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Yeah, everybody played that game.
So that's a good sign, man.
Bobby,
if he's a backup
Bobby said,
quarterback, at least.
I didn't realize Nuss can come back next year, Dale. That's disappointing.
Yes.
From within. From within, you guys don't like him. Infighting. Figure it out, fans.
Infighting? What?
You're a Nuss fan. He's saying Nuss whack.
I swear I don't understand any hate for Nuss at all. Like, I swear I don't get it. It makes
work it out with your fellows.
It makes no sense.
Whatever you guys are called.
It absolutely makes no sense. Like he's been carrying the team this entire year because we hadn't had a running game the entire year.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Go back. Look at stats, please. Please go back, especially this last game. We did nothing in the running game this last game.
So I'm gonna do the Dale thing and be like, so what happened with those games where bro was from Texas was doing his thing? You didn't have a rushing game then?
No. Well, listen, it's never a consistent running game with LSU. It's always plays.
You know why?
Because
y'all too busy rotating running backs out of there. Find one and stick to them.
No. You rotate running backs in college, period. Like that's what you do.
You do if you don't have a horse. You got a horse back there. Are we gonna have this discussion again?
Into the ground, man.
That's when you need to do it. Live and see.
Yeah.
You put the miles on them in college.
Michigan State ran Walker into the ground. He had so many carries. And he's only like a 5'9" back.
All right. No, Durham started this last game, and he started the game before that too. Like, what you mean?
What did he do the game before that?
It don't even matter who started. He got the most carries anyway. And he probably played the most snaps. I don't have that data in front of me though, of course. But yeah, Nuss had a bad game versus A&M. Absolutely right. 1,000%. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he's talking about deep passes. No, all that's invalid. All right. Did you see this pass that Nuss threw to Kyron Lacy? It was like 3rd and 15 or something like that.
He'll love doing this.
He threw Kyron Lacy open. He threw him open.
Bro.
20 yards down the field.
When they'll try to make a point, like Nuss could throw 50 interceptions in a row and he'll be like, yo, he hit him for 80 yards on the money in the 3rd. Like, and then vice versa. If I say like anything, one bad thing about a guy, that's it. That's my stance on him, despite everything else good I might say about him. It's just you got to stop overreacting. Listen,
you were throwing shots at Nuss. I'd be like, man, I'm excited about what I saw out of Nuss versus the USC game. You'd be like, why?
Yeah, why?
He do nothing. Fucking me, he do nothing. He just carried the whole team. He did nothing.
That defense carried.
Dave, who are the running backs y'all normally play?
Say what?
Who are the running backs that they normally play?
Here we go. Let's go back down memory lane here. This is what we need.
Because I'm looking.
We got more data. Is all.
I'm looking at Caden. First game he played against UCLA, 6 carries. Second game, 7 carries.
Right.
7 carries for 128 yards.
Give him the ball.
Yeah.
Next game, 12 carries. The game after that against Arkansas, 21 carries, 101 yards, 3 tubs. Give him the rock.
We don't got a running game. No, you don't have running
Keep
plays,
going.
apparently.
Keep going. What you mean? Keep going. Look at the whole schedule here, coach.
And then A&M 11 for 15.
What are we doing here? Like we got a lot of data here. Like it's not just
when I see the games, they're rotating running backs.
Yes, every team rotates running backs.
No, they don't.
Oh my God!
Not to that extent.
What are we talking about here, coach?
No, they
Not
don't.
you, coach.
No, they don't. If you have a horse, you are not rotating him. You know why? Because our coach sucks.
All right, sir. So here it is. This is what he did in his first game. How do you say he sucked? His first game, 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. How did he suck? Tell me.
Wait, I'm looking at something.
It's the first game.
Good first game.
Yeah.
No. But I'm saying like this is directly at Will.
Let me be very clear. By the way,
after the first game, he said, "I don't see why."
Let me be very clear. Hey, look, good game. But here's the thing: got outplayed by the other quarterback and lost. Period. And threw a pick.
Wait, you talking about this game here?
Yeah. Look, he lost.
Yeah, I mean, he lost the game. Yeah, for sure. I can't argue that. The score right there. But like, how you gonna say he got totally outplayed? It's 304 yards to 378 yards.
See,
he threw 2 touchdowns. He threw 1.
There you go, editing again. I said he got outplayed. I didn't say totally outplayed. I said he got outplayed.
He did say outplayed.
Okay.
You always add more to make it crazier.
It's fine.
This happens in your head. It's headcanon. It's not me.
He is a wrestling fan.
Exactly. It's all narrative for him. He's all just building storylines.
It's fine. All right. This is a game versus Nichols. We should have been able to run the ball, right? All right. We can't run the ball. You see everything right there.
So show me what you did passing wise.
This is how we put up points. Apparently, we did nothing in the passing and the running game. How the hell
back
we
37 times? Where was the commitment to running? You dropped back 37 times. He had 6 touchdowns. They didn't even try to throw in the red zone, I'm guessing. Try to run in the red zone. They just threw everything. You got to run. If you want to be a good running team, you actually have to run the ball. You're like, we have no running game. No, you're not calling running plays, clearly.
That's what they did. All right. That's what they did.
Not a 1 over 10 carries. How's a running back supposed to get in this? By the way, have you ever heard the thing about running backs get better as they go along?
Yes. They are rhythm creatures.
Like, the more you get the ball, the more you get going. You guys are giving fucking crumbs to every back. How do you expect them to do anything?
Okay. There you go. Here's another one right here, right?
11 carries.
You still spread the ball.
90. Why though? That's what I'm saying. That's you
had a guy. We got backs, bro. We got backs. Like these dudes are supposed to be good.
If you got backs, then you have no backs.
Time out. He said, no. Look, what did he say? We got backs. No, you have a fucking back. I can see the numbers,
bro. You got to know this dude background. Do you know anything about this guy? No, you don't know nothing.
I can see the numbers. 40 carries, 145 yards, 3.6 per carry. He's a bum right now.
Okay. All right.
And Caden averages 5.4 carry.
It's almost like he should be the starting back, coach.
You know what? They keep playing whatever you want to. NIL is real, buddy. He'll be somewhere else next year.
Come to Florida. Travis Etienne left us. Come to Florida. We will gladly play.
His family is from Oklahoma originally.
We will gladly.
His mama ran at Oklahoma State.
Let's go. Bring him to Florida.
Let's talk about this game. Texas
we don't need to talk about this game. We barely got out of there.
It's a win.
I told y'all the trap game.
27-24. You guys are on a bye week right now. So tell me what you're thinking about Texas, how you feeling about the rest of the stretch coming up, and playoff chances, everything like that.
I still think we made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go out here on a limb and say, Ewers ain't right. Something going on with him. I don't think he's 100% healthy.
Okay. So,
and
still think it's the oblique?
I think so. That's something that takes time to heal, and you can tweak it again if it's not healed properly or completely.
Yeah.
Because there's so much torque in your core.
Okay. Makes sense. That makes sense. What do you think they're going to do during this week off, at least to improve? What's your hope, at least?
They're going to have to clean some stuff up. Okay. and in that, they're going to mostly penalties, man. They have some very undisciplined penalties.
Yeah.
If you're an upper echelon team that's supposed to be laser focused, like the Alabamas, the Georgias, the Floridas when they were balling, the LSU when they balling, USPN and bottom. When you those type of teams, you don't have those mental mistakes because you know each player on that team holds each other accountable. And there's some times when they just do just some bonehead plays. They're a young team in some spots. I get it. But if you want to try to push for a championship, you can't have that. And you want to keep the pipeline that is now officially open in Austin, you got to make sure you capitalize when the light's bright on you. But how many times have we seen a big play downfield get called back because of holding? And it's usually the same guy. And unfortunately, he's a Duncanville Panther.
Oh, no.
But last week they had 7 penalties on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah,
and when they didn't have the offensive penalties, that's when they had the 3 touchdown drives. So penalties are drive killers.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That is definitely a drive killer for sure. All right. Okay, let's go over to the next one. Another one on by LSU. Texas A&M won that game 28-23.
Why let this happen,
man? So, all right, this is definitely on Brian Kelly. Absolutely. 1,000% on Brian Kelly. But honestly, it should be on the players too. All right, so we had a great defensive game plan coming into the game. And that's
keep
when
the quarterback in the pocket.
Yeah, they started Conor Wegman. We beat the crap out of Conor Wegman. We suffocated them. They could do nothing on defense. The coach said, you know what? I'm tired of seeing this crap. Back up. Go in there.
Yep.
Backup got in there. We had no answers. We had no counterpunch. We had no idea how to stop a mobile quarterback. It's almost like we've never seen one before. And we had just prepared for one last week against Arkansas. It was a better mobile quarterback, in my opinion, than the one we could not stop. But, let's either here or there. But I will say, yeah, it's Brian Kelly's fault for not prepping them to get against the mobile quarterback. Right? We should have been ready for that. But we're damn sure was ready for the starting quarterback. Now, again, on the offensive side of football, could not run the ball, save our life. Nobody runs the football, period. And then, the passing game was okay in that first half. They adjusted, it did something, and we had no answers for it in that second half at all. Nuss looked terrible. He was confused. Whatever they figured out, I hope LSU has a counter punch for that, because it's going to be a long rest of the year if we can't continue to pass the ball like we've been doing all year, because that's our offense. Unfortunately, for any LSU fan who watches LSU, we pass the ball. That's what we do. Okay, that's it. That's what we do. Now, y'all can hate the guy passing the ball all you want. Fine. That's cool. Go ahead and hate him. All right. This guy is still like number 2 in the SEC in passing. That's just numbers. You go argue with your numbers all you want. I don't care. Go ahead. Nuss is junk.
You care about.
It is what it is. He's a good quarterback. That's what it is. All right. He's been carrying the team all season. So that's what it is.
A lot of interceptions. 20 touchdowns, almost 10 picks, like 9 picks. That's you're 2-1.
Well, that's 2-1.
That's not great.
Sure.
He's not great at all.
He's got a ton of picks, ton of them. He's also got
how's he a good quarterback?
Attempts. He leads the league in attempts. 333 attempts. The next closest is 250. That's the next closest.
It's not a lot of attempts because y'all not using your running game.
It's fine. He's just on the Heisman candidate list for no reason, because he's junk. That's why. So
he won't be in New York.
Hey, no, don't worry. It's cool. It's cool. He's Graham Harrell. Well, that's his fun.
He won't be. He's still on the list.
My man's being Graham Harrell.
So, still on.
It's good to have a Graham Harrell.
We was going to talk about Ohio State versus Penn State, but we're not going to talk about that anymore because Jake.
Well, he's not here. I can still talk for him. I know he's going to say some dumb Ohio State.
Georgia versus Florida played in Jacksonville.
Big
Georgia, 16.
I'm caught upset.
Favorite. And the total
for
this game is 2.5. Now,
that would be nice.
Will, you've been down on your Gators all year, man. All right. They got DJ Lagway starting. I've also read out there on the internet that the players came to Billy Napier and they say, Coach, we need to simplify this damn defense. We don't know what the hell we doing out there. Billy Napier said, all right, cool. Let's simplify the defense. They simplified the defense, and they look a lot better these last 3 games. So I'm hearing Billy Napier could possibly be saved because of the coaching job that he's doing, especially with a freshman quarterback. Will, your thoughts?
About to be 4-4. So all of that is him flailing for his job. Yeah, of course you go play the freshman over the senior who's going to be gone. You play the freshman, get everybody in the locker room on your side, try to hope to save your job. Billy, it's over.
I mean, Merckx is hurt now, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what you mean?
I'm just trying to throw everything on Billy's plate. just trying to throw everything on his plate. Yeah. Unimpressed. But I prefer us to be winning games than losing them. I prefer our defense to be playing better than not. Mm-hmm. So it's a step in the right direction. It means we have talent, but that kind of speaks to the problem, right? I don't know how that could save your job when the players had to come to you. Why, as a coach, did you rely on teenagers to come tell you, hey, we're not exactly getting what you're selling. Can we simplify this up? And then they do, and it works, and that means you're a shitty coach. Now, the positive part is he listened to his players. That I like. But also, 4-3. You better listen to someone because what you're doing is garbage. Look, he got Lagway here. He got Mizell here. Yeah. Obviously, I would be worried if he's gone, if they would leave with him. I would hope not. I would hope this little experiment that they just realized when we had to go tell him what was better for us would probably get them to be like, maybe there could be a better coach to come here. But look, kudos for listening to your team.
Quarterbacks switch teams just about every year, man.
I know.
They're looking for that payday.
I know. Kudos to listening to your team, but red flag that they had to tell you that they weren't getting it. Why don't you know that as a coach? You should know that well before they do.
Coach, as a coach, do you agree with that?
Sometimes you gotta put what you may think be best for the team to the side and be able to take some constructive criticism.
Absolutely. But I mean, should you know that your team is not understanding the defense and need things simplified? Or
if you're a coach that's in tune with your team, like you're attending meetings, the capabilities of your players, you're having staff meetings with position coaches, it sounds like total chaos may be going on there if he had no clue about it.
This wouldn't be a scenario like if we heard this exact scenario from a Harbaugh coach team, it would have led the story. It would have led the show.
Okay, we
would have been like, "What is happening?" That someone had to tell Harbaugh, "We're not getting it."
Right.
Look, I think it's a credit to Napier that he has an open door policy.
Yeah, 100%.
He has good communication with his players, and that they can get this information.
Coach,
no. This smells like desperation.
Yes.
He knows he's about to get fired.
Yeah.
He's willing to try anything now.
Hot, and he's just looking for water. It's I mean, yeah, for For sure. Doggy paddling.
Okay. All right. Well,
But
I mean, still, he could be Les Miles and be really stubborn.
He could.
And not listen to anybody and continue to freaking run the toss sweep.
And we would take that if he won a championship. And we take that if he won a championship. So
yeah, he didn't got close. And he knows also he'll probably won't get a head coaching job at any other Power 5 school.
No,
he's gonna be a position coach.
Power 5.
Gonna be a position coach again. Or coordinator.
Have to go get a whole Raging Cajun team over the hill to get another Power 5 job. Nah.
Yeah.
He done.
Dead man walking. Bring out your dead.
Now, that being said, it's going to be a hilarious segment if he fucking stays, and I'm going to have to deal with that all next year. But
that will be crazy because if he does stay, why would he stay for them to fire him during the season? He know how it's going to play out,
right? You know what's coming, right? Yeah.
That's what happened to Les Miles.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened. Like he was already on that, already on the little thin ice. So yeah,
that also flies in the face.
I can see it happening.
Didn't you say you don't fire a coach when he got a contract? Well, your own team did that. That's funny.
Yeah, listen, it's simple economics, though. All right, like you're talking about, somebody has to pay for a buyout. So one of your rich boosters, they got to be willing to do it, right? And then you got to get another booster to go hire somebody else.
How bad you want to win?
I'm just saying, you got so many trees, right, to shake for money. That's all you got. There's so many trees. Now, unlike Texas A&M, like Texas, they got unlimited money. You know, you can't compete with that. All right, but you know, a typical school, huh?
Florida got bread. We got money.
Y'all ain't got money like that, bro.
We did when Urban was there.
I ain't got money like that, bro.
6'6", top of the 8th.
So,
bases
who's
low.
up? Oh, 6'6".
Yep.
So, all right, man. I cannot find this damn clip that I want to show you so much, Will, but I will find it eventually. That game versus Tennessee back in the day was horrific. Every LSU fan probably remember where they were at this time. It was terrible. So,
what game was it?
It was LSU versus Tennessee. Basically, man, it's like we go down there. We don't have any timeouts. The clock running down. It was clock management. It was terrible for Les.
Oh, Les was bad with clock management for sure.
Bro,
I remember that distinctly. He was a horrible situational coach. Horrible.
This is like the second time. All right, that just happened. Okay, yeah, and so it's like he's trying to substitute personnel. He throw the kicking team on there. No, kicking team, come back. Offense, stay out of the field. All right, offense looking around. They're looking for a signal, looking for a freaking play. There's no play. The center is like, I don't know how the hell we lined up in a legal formation because none of us had any idea about what we were doing. He's like, I snapped the damn ball with that second left. They ran other people on the field trying to match personnel or whatever because our crazy stuff. They didn't know what to do because we didn't know what to do. Well, they got called for 12 minutes on the field. So now we get an untimed down. All right. Then we run the stupid toss sweep. All right. Skinny sweep or whatever it was. Damn Les Miles played. We all hate. All right. We get it in. Touchdown. We win the game. All right.
Oh, so our hero win after all of this. It's a win.
That's how we won.
That he's talking about. It's a win, people. Oh my God. My God.
When I find that clip,
some people
you're gonna see that crap and you're gonna be like, what? They really had no clue. Like, yes, they had no clue. The team was not well coached. Period.
Oh,
listen
also,
to the play.
He wasn't exactly recruiting scholars to that team, by the way. Like, I mean,
recruiting scholars? What you mean? This is a typical SEC school. It's not Vanderbilt. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Typical SEC school.
Did he do something like that against Ole Miss as well?
Yes, he did.
Where he spiked the ball with 1 second left versus kicking the game when it's still
the ball. There's no damn time on the clock. He told his quarterback spike the ball. He's such a good coach. Will, I hate you, Will. I hate you. God, I hate you.
I just push buttons. Just sit back here and just push buttons. Oh, speaking of pushing buttons, your boy jumped up.
Let's talk about our pickup here, man.
Let's talk about how I only got like 2 games wrong this week.
Okay, good for you. Good for you, little buddy.
Little buddy. Yeah. You happen to maintain a lead. I'm coming for you, bro.
That's right. Still on
we
top.
On your ass, Dale.
Mm-hmm.
Take that.
Still on top here, 108 correct, tied with the Tigers of Clemson. And then Coach right behind me with 105. And then Gator Bait at 102. And the villain at 102. So,
also, the podcast dominating this fucking bracket, by the way. I love it. Podcast letting all them know we do this shit. All right, just get you rid of.
Yes. Absolutely, man. So let's talk about some games here, man.
Games.
Yes, let's pick a few
games. Let's try to win a game.
So
the Louisiana hits keep coming.
Oh man,
that's good.
Let's start off with number 19, Ole Miss going to Arkansas, and Ole Miss is the favorite here. Coach, you got
Ole Miss going to Arkansas? I gotta go with Ole Miss.
All right.
Yeah. I didn't really mean you. That was misdirection right there. He's like going to Arkansas. Oh yeah, they're gonna win. Same Ole Miss. Y'all know I rock with Lane Kiffin. I don't know why. I just do.
He's a funny guy for sure.
Yeah, I just like that I love his disdain for the media. I love all the guys who feel that way. Yeah. They're my favorite. I grew up with Bill, so it's just a thing.
He was whining though about LSU and Alabama getting the 6 p.m. slot on ABC.
He do cry a lot. He do cry a lot. But if I played for him, I'd love it because he be putting the pressure on the NCAA to like give them more favorable shit. And I don't know.
Well, he needs to understand that Ole Miss is Ole Miss, and they belong where they belong at the bottom. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Who got the better record right now? Just wondering.
Stop trying to make Ole Miss good. How about that?
Who's the better record right now?
Who got the better record? What you mean?
Between Ole Miss and LSU.
LSU owns a tiebreaker, son. Okay. We beat them.
Okay.
That's what matters in the SEC. Tiebreakers.
I mean, you may have to see them at the end of the road, but okay.
We ain't
probably not because y'all won't be there.
We ain't gonna see them again. It's over with for them. Ole Miss is done. Season's over.
That's a weird team to hate. That's how you know the bar's too low for y'all.
No, I'm just saying that they are the lower tier team. They need to know their place. See at the bottom with Arkansas. That's where they belong. Vanderbilt, all those people.
Somebody dox this man. He lives in Arkansas. Somebody dox this guy. Let's see what happens.
Hey, listen, Arkansas fans get smoked every year, but they talk so much smack every year, bro. Like every game they talk smack. And this has been like the 9th consecutive victory in a row or something.
They'd be real mad if they could read this.
but they be talking smack anyway. They don't care. All right. We got number 21, Army versus Air Force. This is played at Army. Oh, I'm picking Ole Miss in the other one. So,
all that shit.
You got this one.
All that shit. All that hate. He picked him anyway.
I mean, it's still Arkansas.
What's
the
second game? Army against who?
Air Force goes to Army.
Huh.
Air Force goes to Army.
Let me see. Air Force goes to Army.
I got Army.
Okay.
Fucking chair force. They gonna pick the chair force? Come
on. Yeah, I got Army as well.
Yeah, okay. I can go with that. Make a 3-piece.
Bunch of civil engineers over there. They're not. What are you doing?
All right. We got Texas Tech going to number 11 Iowa State. What you think about
Texas
that?
Tech should have won that damn game last week, but I'm going Iowa State this week.
Okay. I will go with Iowa State as well.
Come on, Coach McGuire.
Number 1 Oregon goes to Michigan.
Oregon.
Okay. I got Oregon as well.
Could be a little test for them, though, if that defense shows up. But their offense is awful. Michigan.
Number 13, Indiana goes to Michigan State.
Indiana. Whooping ass taking names.
Yep. I'm taking Indiana as well.
They came to whoop ass and chew bubblegum, and they're fresh out of bubblegum.
We got Louisville going to Clemson. Number 11, Clemson.
I take Clemson, but I think it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, Louisville off of a beatdown of Tuke's BC team, but yeah, I think they might be riding a little too high.
Yeah, I got Clemson as well. Number 10, Texas A&M, with that outstanding backup quarterback, goes to South Carolina.
Trap game.
Yeah.
Trap game, but I think they get out of it.
On the road too?
Yeah, yes. Rough. Down in that hot, gross South Carolina weather. Yeah, it's not fun. Gonna be fucking midgets and shit everywhere, all them bugs. Like, yeah, it's awful.
But I'll take A&M in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with A&M.
Mm-hmm.
And that
they beat you like
outstanding quarterback they have. Guy's amazing. Number 18, Pittsburgh, going to number 20, SMU.
Smooth.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with SMU.
Yeah, smooth it up.
They quietly having probably one of their best season in decades.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to Sonny Dykes, Spike Dykes' son.
I'm just happy because I remember the Pony Express. I remember all of the story about them. I'm just happy that they got out of the death penalty.
Nobody will ever get that again.
Not like that. We've seen other teams get smoked, but never like they fucking just take
it. Shut it down.
They just taking off like plaques off the wall. Like everything was they just removed. I'm surprised they didn't demolish the school the way they went. Nuts.
The Harvard of the South.
Who would you pick, Will?
Oh, SMU.
Okay. I'm gonna take Pitt in this. They're gonna have their quarterback. He's gonna play, so I'm taking Pitt. All right. Number 4, Ohio State goes to number 3, Penn State.
I'm taking Penn State.
Penn State?
Take Penn State.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't feel advantage.
I don't really think Penn State's 100% real either, but I just don't believe in it right now.
Yeah, they're both for pseudo teams.
Also, I think games like that come down to quarterbacks. We say this all the time, and probably Allard over was it Powell? Whatever the kid's name is, Will Moore, whatever the quarterback that Jake hates now.
Okay. I'm gonna take Ohio State. These are the kind of games Penn State loses.
True.
Penn State always get like a little hype. And they have these little whiteout games and all this kind of stuff.
That sounded racially charged.
Yeah. Well,
go home.
Back from where you came.
So yeah, I think Penn State's on Penn State again.
You got me up. I'm all bad now, man. You got me up while in the pen at 11:30.
All right. And the top matchup of the weekend. Number 2, Georgia versus Florida and Jacksonville. I'm going to pick Georgia.
I'm going to take Georgia. But it'd be an upset, boy. I appreciate that.
I would love it if Florida wins. Love it.
I'm gonna spend 1 week this year actually being a legitimate fan. I'm gonna take my Gators on an upset. To be fair, like I've only said like 3 good things about the Gators all year, and it's been about a freshman quarterback who wasn't playing, a freshman receiver who wasn't playing, and a sophomore receiver who was coming back from injury. I don't like anything else that goes on. But I'm gonna pick them. I think Carson Beck is just bad enough to blow this game for them. So let's go.
Yeah.
Gators. Gators, go. Chomp, chomp.
All right.
My only Gators pick of the year. Or other than like the layups we had early.
Yeah.
We're going to finish under 500, by the way.
Oh, Will, I found it. Yes.
Look at you.
And Dodgers are up 7-6. Bottom of the 8th.
Yes. Bottom 8, Dodgers up. But 1 out. Yankees got 2 on. Now that might be 2 outs.
2 outs. 2 on.
Yep. Okay, 2 outs, 2 on, yeah.
I found this.
Let's go, Dodgers.
All right, let's see it. Let's see this thing that they still won the game in.
Yeah, we still won the game.
All right. What's up, guys? It is October 2nd, which the internet has informed me is the anniversary of this infamous play. Too many men on the field for Tennessee. Let's break down the sequence, and I'll try to tell you exactly what happened and the true depth of the insanity. Right off the bat here, look at the clock. 32 seconds left, no timeouts. We call a running play. Football strategy would dictate if you call a run, you need to have a follow-up play already called in case you get tackled in bounds, right? Is it a spike? Is it another run? Whatever. You have to have it. We did not. And watch what happens.
Who's QB of this team?
As you can see, we call a running play.
This is the center
we get
of the team.
In bounds, clock is running, and watch the chaos. The coaches are signaling in multiple different personnel packages. Why we're trying to sub from goal line to spread, how we had the right guys in, how we lined up legally, I will never know. But the clock is running. We don't have a play. Said, screw it, snapped it. Could have probably held my water a little longer. Next thing you know, we lose the game. Or do we? This has to be the ultimate Mad Hatter moment. Subbing in that situation is so insane that it broke Derek Dooley's brain. He felt the need to match subs, not knowing we had no idea what the hell was going on. Next thing you know, there's 13 guys on the field. Did I know that when the ball was snapped? Absolutely freaking not, dude. It was chaos. But hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Quick side note for everybody saying, oh, well, actually, they could have called a penalty on T-Bob for throwing his helmet after the game. Oh, so close, smart guy. But look at the clock. Per the rule book, you are allowed an outburst of emotion with 0:00 left on the clock. No penalty. Next thing you know, you go from thinking you've lost the game to the refs calling everybody back out on the field, and it sets up a situation that is football distilled into its purest and most base essence. One play, untimed from the one. Score and you win. Don't you lose. What do? You run, toss power, and you win the game. And you take your helmet off again.
Run that shit 15 times a game.
Best memories ever. Hope you enjoyed.
15 times a game we run that play.
I just see, it was funny because he told that story in a very grateful way. You not as much. He was happy.
Yeah, he just got reminded about it on Twitter. But okay, so this game, again, it plays upon another game that Coach brought up versus Ole Miss. Okay, he was the same center. It was the year before. This is when it happened. Okay, versus Ole Miss, we didn't have the play or whatever, and he didn't snap the ball, but the time ran out. And so he was like, I'm not letting this happen again to me. Before this time go to 0, I'm snapping that shit, no matter what. Nobody ready. I'm snapping it. He snapped the ball. The ball went all the way back there. That's what happened. But the only reason he snapped the ball is because of that Ole Miss play.
Dude, it's Les Miles. That's exactly how he drew it up.
Yeah. Do you remember? This is versus y'all, too. We faked the field goal. the holder threw it over his freaking head. The crap bounced up into the kicker's hand.
And
you could throw that crap a million times, and that ball would not bounce that way.
The same thing with the Devery Henderson play. The same thing with the deep Devery Henderson ball.
Oh, the bluegrass miracle.
Right. Was Les the coach then too?
No. That was a different coach. That was probably Donato. That's probably Saban, actually.
Saban, because it was Devery, and Devery was a highlight.
Yeah.
He was a fast guy. Yeah, so LSU, it's a circus, and you guys sometimes win. It's great.
Bruh. I'm telling you, being an LSU fan at that time was absolutely maddening. Now, you brought up all those feelings again, bro. I'm telling you. I hope you felt that.
I'm gonna keep that ace in the back pocket. Evoke the name of Les Miles, and you just derail all of Dale.
That's how you get LSU fans. I'm not gonna lie. That's a sore point in our history. We won a championship, yes. But we didn't win that because of Les Miles. We won it in spite of Les Miles. I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
Telling you,
what can you do?
So
ungrateful fans.
You guys enjoyed the games on Saturday. And LSU fans enjoy the bye week. They can't hurt us this week. So, but we'll be ready for Bama. Let's go. All right. We'll see y'all again next week on the SEC Pub. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We will see you again when we see you.
Tiger Slip!
Remember to follow us on social media at BS and Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.